A little bit of a different format today. We got a little guest. Got a little guest star with us. A very sweet guest star, if I might add. This is Suki, and it is officially the end of the move for me. Go ahead and sit down. There we go. I know you're scared. Things are flying everywhere. But if you want to lay across, go ahead. Sit down. Good girl. There you go. But yeah. Last haul of the move. One of two. Um, a little bit of a different format today. We got a little special guest. This is Suki right here. We are officially on the last haul of the move, which means she gets to come with, and we will go to the new home. So that's exciting for her. She gets to live with a friend again, huh? You get to live with Nala. Oh, sweet girl. Well, yeah, so different format today. Like I said, last haul didn't really mean much. Took me 2 trips in my car. I've got my mattress strapped to my roof right now, so that's pretty fun. Trying to not let that thing fly off. A little strap to a drive with that thing, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, oh. I know. Calm down. It's called dark humor. Okay. Okay. Sweet girl. But yeah, we get to go see a friend. We get to new place, new room. Gonna build a bed and set everything up in there, of course. Gonna put my armrest back down. Um, yeah, all very, very exciting new things. She's met Nala before. They got along. Nala was a little timid at first. Um, New dog, bigger dog. Nala's a golden doodle, so she's a little. She's tall. She's Suki's height, but she's like 50 pounds. Suki's like 100. She's a big girl. Oh, I know. I know. You just want attention and love, huh? Is that what you want? Oh, sweet girl. Whenever I don't give her enough attention or love, she tends to whine. So we'll see if she does that when I. But anyhow, oh, I know. I know. I'm sorry. I kind of got to focus on driving, though. I got to drive. Got a big sail on top of the car, is what I got. Okay, we're not. We can't do that no more. Spoil your ass. But yeah, so moving, gonna have my own space. It's gonna be nice. I think I said on the previous video, I got a gaming PC. I might not post that video. Didn't really like it. Didn't really like this one, to be honest. So who knows? We'll see. But you want to come over here? You want to come here? Oh my goodness. You got to sit down while we drive, huh? You got to pick where you want to be. Okay, you're gonna be right there. That works. That works, baby girl. Sweet girl. Um, yeah, don't really like this one either. No, don't feel like I have much to talk about. That's all right. Let me see if I can make up some things to talk about, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going. Oh, I am going to see to Monday. Monday, not tomorrow. Monday. Well, tomorrow the premiere of the show Righteous Gemstones, HBO Max. Shout out. I guess they're just Max now. All right, but we're gonna be sitting down and watching that with my mother. Excited for that. But Monday, I get to go watch the new Robert Pattinson movie, Mickey 17. Don't often feel drawn to movie commercials. Like trailers don't really like jump out at me, if you will, usually. But I don't know. This one seemed really interesting. Something about it kind of spoke to me a little bit. I'm gonna go watch it. I haven't watched Mickey's 1 through 16, so it might be a little bit of an interesting kind of like game of catch up for me mentally. A lot of implied things that I'm not gonna really know because I'm not familiar with his history. I mean, there's 16 before him, um, but no. In all seriousness, I am interested. I'm a little off put. The director, it's like Bong Joon Ho, I think is his name, or Bong Jo Hoon. Forgive me, I don't really know. Um, he said he wants to direct another Alien movie, except he wants it to be a musical. Eh, I don't want to watch. I don't know if I want to watch that. To be quite, if I would watch that, I'm not obligated to watch it, so don't really care. But yeah, I was like, okay, buddy, you come up with one good movie, all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure he's got a few good movies. I'm just not really familiar with his. Do they call it a filmography? I don't know. I don't know what they call it. When like you got the discography, which is like for the artists, musicians. Um, you got the this is Billie Eilish. This is Lady Gaga on Spotify, where it's just a bunch of their stuff. You got some of their features on it and whatnot. That's pretty cool. Don't think it's quite the same though. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll kind of see how that goes, and yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're moving. We're moving. We're never going back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My goodness. Oh, Invincible, season 3, episode 7, really good. Really kind of pisses me off how like the Invincible fandom desperately wants to hate something about the show. They just constantly want to hate something, and that shit kind of pisses me off. Sorry, my rosary is getting in the way. But that shit pisses me off. Like that's what my rosary are the beads that are occasionally come on screen. But like that, they just can't. People just can't enjoy the show, and it kind of pisses me off. It's a good show, yeah. how the hell are you supposed to animate somebody flying if they're flying in a fixed position without it looking like a single image is moving across the sky? Especially if they're moving slowly and they've got a stationary background, it's gonna look like a PNG is just like it's gonna look like that. What do you want? Can you imagine how it would look like if somebody was actually levitating and moving in a singular still position with no wind in the background? Like, but they couldn't get mad at the animation for this episode because it was good. They actually put more of the budget into this episode 7, and they're going to put some into episode 8. They did put some into episode 8, so that it's better animation because they're big fights, they're big like moments in the show. That makes sense to me. I didn't really have a problem with the animation. I could tell when it was being really good, but I don't have a problem with the way it normally is. But now people can complain about it. So what are they complaining about? I know, right? They're complaining about Jeffrey Dean Morgan's voicing Conquest. Dude, his voice isn't deep enough is their argument. Dude, just because you imagine the character's voice doesn't mean that's how he's going to sound. Nobody got pissed off that they made Amber Bennett African American. Nobody got pissed off that they made Mark Korean American. Nobody was pissed off that William was not in the closet like he was in the comics. Like, they changed several things from the comics and nobody cared because it's not that like pivotal. Like, yeah, it's part of their character, but it doesn't change a ton. Conquest's voice not being exactly how you imagine. Did we imagine that Mark Grayson sounded like Steven Yeun? Probably not. Granted, I read the comic books after the show came out, the first season came out, so I have a bit of a different view because no, Conquest wasn't in the show when I read the comics, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, I think it was honestly even good, and that might be a hot take. But like, what do you, his voice in it? What do you want? You want Patrick Warburton in there? Do you want, we already got Sterling K. Brown. He's got a pretty good voice. But do you want Idris Elba to be the voice of Conquest? Idris Elba's voice is too cool. You want, hey, Worm, stand ready for my arrival. Like, do you want Joe Swanson voicing him? I know everybody really wanted Josh Brolin voicing him because they did the Thanos voice AI and they put it over Conquest, and it's the whole grunt down here. I am inevitable type thing. He's like, stand ready, worm. I get it. It did sound really good. Credit where credit's due, but it's so stupid. Like, we all thought, well, duh. What's his name? I don't remember his name, and I feel bad. The guy from Breaking Bad, not Aaron Paul, not Bryan Cranston, not Giancarlo Esposito. I don't know how to say his last name. Not Dean Norris. Josh Banks, maybe something Banks. I don't know. Everybody at the gate when they announced the casting announcements, they thought it was going to be him. They thought he was going to be Conquest, and nobody was complaining about it. Like, nobody complained about it. But now it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and we just need something to complain about. And you can't complain about Rex exploding, because that's in the comics. And, you can be sad about it. I was sad about it. Shout out to Rex. He is, he's got game, man. He pulled Eve. He pulled Shrinking Ray. I don't care what you say. Both attractive characters. Both very attractive characters. Kate, nobody likes Duplicate. But he hit, I guess. I think, canonically, actually, confirmed, as far as, like, we can confirm, Rex has the most bodies in the show. Now I'm thinking about it. Kate, Adam Eve, Ray, you can say it's not confirmed. Him and Eve had sex. Yes, it is. We'll get there eventually. In the comics, basically, though, her dad says he caught the Rex. First of all, Rex was living with them for a while, and they didn't even know. But also that he caught Eve and Rex together. Um, but Mark 2, Nolan 2. Oh, wait, Mark 3. Oh, not yet, but Anissa. Depends on how you want to count that one. Not a fan of what happened there. I don't condone it. I don't encourage it. I think it's a horrible, horrible thing. But, just saying, did happen. Nolan 2, Debbie 2, Oliver 1, Eve 2, Kate 2, Ray 1. I mean, really, you could say Immortal, but we only see one for the Immortal. And his bum ass, it would be pretty fair to say he'd probably got zero play in his entire Immortal life because he's such a bum. Um, with that hairline, dude. Well, I guess Abraham Lincoln had a wife, and all right. So the Immortal, but Rex. Shout out to him. And I am sad. I do hope they phase Jason Mantzoukas back in as the voice for Rudy, who changes. Spoiler: changes his name to Rex. Um, but as he does get older in the show, so I do hope they bring the Jason Mantzoukas back. If they don't, I would understand. Like they want to give the character a different spin. They did keep Rudy's voice actor for grown up Rudy when Mark got trapped in that desert dimension by Angstrom. Well, after he almost killed Angstrom, at least. So, meh, all right. And it's safe to say that Eve stops at two bodies because, well, one, she marries Mark. They live forever together. Um, they live happily ever after, I suppose. Um, when she time travels, you know what she doesn't? She says she was never able to get over him. She was never able to get over Mark, implying that she never got with anybody else. That's not really what that implies. I'm making large stretches in logic. But what are you gonna do about it? Sue me. Don't actually sue me, please. I don't have any money. You don't want it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. To be quite honest. What are you gonna get? My denim jacket. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. Wow. I do kind of like this one today now. You gotta move your big head, girl. No, move your head. There we go. Stay down there. I gotta get in the next lane. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a sweet, sweet girl. Oh, turning. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. LeVar here. Dude, I love I love LeVar Ball. He is my favorite. Ever since he got that Primby TikTok account, I love that man. He is so fucking funny to me. Mainly because he's just a goober, but he's funny. Man, I encourage y'all to go check his videos out on the Primby account, talking about they may take my foot, but they can't take that Primby TikTok account. Um, so oh, this is kind of off topic for that, but also kind of still on topic. I don't know if y'all saw, but Braun apparently had some words for Stephen A. Smith, my boy Stephen A. About his comments on Bronny James, Stephen A.'s comments. Um, dude, I would go check out the video. Stephen A. put out like a 5 minute video. Damn, the beat's taking up the focus, man. Oh my goodness, we're almost there. We're almost there. Put out like a 5 minute video, kind of explaining the whole situation. And I put some respect on Stephen A.'s name. He's the new Democratic candidate. Um, but it was crazy. LeBron really had some words for him apparently. Was getting after him. And if you watch the video, you can see LeBron did not look happy. And Stephen A. was like, that was not LeBron James, NBA superstar, top two player all time in the sport. That was LeBron James, father of Bronny James. That's pretty valid. And Stephen A. took it in stride. And he's like, look, me and Bron never really got along. And as an analyst, I can imagine, you say one or two things about a player, and I think it was Jason Witten, dude. That looked like Jason Witten. All right, whack. Um, Fun fact: Jason Witten's son, Cooper Witten, named after me. Not really, actually. It's just fun to say that. It's not true at all. It's a lie. It's a fib. It's a fabrication of my brain. But again, fun to say. Fun to pretend. Um, oh yeah, but I can imagine a players not liking analysts. I get it. They have negative comments, and it's just or whatever it might be. They're all people. It's understandable to not like somebody. But plain and simple, I get that. But Stephen A. was pretty chill about it, pretty amicable. He's like, we don't have a good relationship. Even like I wouldn't even say we have a relationship. There's a little bit of animosity there, but like it's fine. I get it. I can't imagine how I would feel. And he commented, he's like, whatever. My comments weren't necessarily about Bronny, more so about the position he is put in by the nature of who he is, and like everything he does is going to be under a microscope. He's like, look, Bronny's a rookie. Me personally, I get it. Let him be a rookie. Let him do his thing. But he's under a microscope because his father is LeBron James, and that pulls a shit ton of weight. And so to summarize, basically, he was like, my job is to discuss news, and if he's in the news, I have to discuss him. Like, I'm not going to stop doing my job because it upsets you, but I am sorry that it upsets you, and I can certainly try to be more understanding of what you're feeling, or I can certainly be more kind, polite. I don't know, but it was interesting to me. Um, but yeah, all right. Well, I am here. It is time for me to unload my car and move in. So let me. Y'all about to see me execute a backup. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna back in on that side. Actually, that's the side Kyle likes. And that's that.